Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. This articles from Fox5DC.com. Check it out. Here in the nation's capital, a woman had to be taken to the hospital after a verbal altercation on a metro bus turned violent. Emergency crews were called to a bus stop near 2nd and 8th Street in Northeast D.C. during the Tuesday evening rush hour as fight spilled out on the streets. Metro Transit Police said it all started at around 6 p.m. when two women got into an argument on the X2 bus. It is unclear what sparked it. Cell phone video of the incident posted on Twitter, which has been viewed tens of thousands of times, began in the middle of the altercation between two riders, with one woman calling the others the N-word while exiting the bus along 8th Street. However, the video clip cuts off after that. The next video clip appears to show that same woman lying on the street with a bloody face and heads as the bus drives away. People on the Metro bus can be heard on the video yelling back at her. One day later, blood still sits on the sidewalk where the physical altercation occurred. Metro Transit Police told Fox 5 the woman was treated at the hospital with lacerations to her face, head, but she expected to survive. Police said two suspects were stopped nearby and identified, but no arrests were made. The investigation is ongoing. See, I'm going to go ahead and play this news clip, and I'm finishing the rest of my commentary.
Caught on camera tonight, a verbal and a physical fight on a Metro bus that ended with a woman in the hospital. Emergency crews were called to a bus stop near 2nd and 8th Streets during yesterday evening's rush. Fox 5's Anjali Hemphill joins us with the exclusive video, and we should warn you, the video is disturbing. Anjali?
Well, hey, Sean, not only is the aftermath of this fight hard to watch, so is what leads up to it, like when the woman who ends up getting assaulted calls people on the bus a racial slur.
I just don't want to listen to your music.
The cell phone video posted to Twitter begins in the middle of an altercation between two riders. One woman calls others the N-word while exiting the bus.
Yeah, get off the bus!
The bad language is bleeped and faces are blurred for TV, but this cell phone video taken aboard the X2 Metro bus around 6 p.m. Tuesday evening has been viewed tens of thousands of times. Metro police say it started with two women getting into an argument on the bus. It's unclear why. In the video, you can hear this woman yell a racial slur as she exits along 8th Street Northeast, but the clip cuts off after that. The next cell phone video clip appears to show that same woman lying on the street with a bloody face and head as the bus drives away. People on board yelling back at her. Blood still sits on the sidewalk one day later. Metro police tell Fox 5 the woman was treated at the hospital with lacerations to her face and head, but she is expected to survive. They say two suspects were stopped nearby and identified. No arrests were made. Police say this investigation is ongoing. Unclear if anyone will face any charges. Live in Northeast, Anjali Hemphill, Fox 5, local news.
Okay, people. Now you saw the video. I was going to play the original video, what happened, but unfortunately, it is too graphic, and I'm concerned if I did post it here, YouTube is going to probably, YouTube, like, basically I'm concerned that YouTube may flag my videos because of that. So I decided to put the news clip in instead. Now, let's get back to this. When you're the only white woman, on the bus, and then you have an altercation with two black women, and then you call them the N-word. And I hate to say this, but what do you expect for it to happen? And then, obviously, you thought that the police were going to arrest these two black women for assaulting you? And we don't even know if they did that. It could be someone else that did it. But the reality is that you want to start this. And obviously, you want to basically try to start trouble, call them names back and forth, and thinking there's no consequences, but it is. And you see, with all that being said, ever since, well, you know who was president, you're going to see situations like this continuing to happen. And obviously it's happening when you call people the N-word, and and people ain't going to take that. I mean, the thing of it is that it wasn't wrong for put their hands on her. Yes, that is wrong. They could have handled it a different way, but sometimes people really they're not taking this anymore. And obviously that, when you call a person the N-word, normally bad things always happens. Now, you heard the news clip and said that no charges have been filed. They found out who did it, and unfortunately, whatever happens. That I guess, I mean, the way I think about it, the only reason why I don't think the two women have been charged because the woman who's been attacked or been victimized didn't press charges. I think that's the only reason why they haven't been charged. But other than that, so you see, this is why I said that it's important for people to understand that you can call people the N-word and thinking you can get away with it. But when you call the N-word to the wrong person, stuff like this is going to happen. And like I said before, obviously that the women haven't been pressed charges because the woman didn't press charges against them. That's the only thing I can think of. Because if it wasn't for that, they would have been in jail right now for assault. But you see, this is what happens when you think you can call the N-word and think you can get away with that. And unfortunately, in this case, you think you can get away with calling the N-word and nothing's going to be done. And obviously, it always happens like that. So, what I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, that don't think you can disrespect anyone or call anybody a racist slur and thinking you can get away with it, because in this case, you may not be so lucky. And I'm going to tell you like this, you definitely may not be lucky calling anybody the N-word. Not in this environment. I'm just saying. Well, leave in a comment. Tell me what you think about this video. Share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my reaction channel. And subscribe to my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.